Hi, my name is Laura Fales, and I'm the Food Service Director for USD 320 Wamego. Along with the Wamego Public Library, we are so excited to bring you another summer series of Cooks and Books. It takes a lot of ingredients to make Cooks and Books a reality. Thanks to the generous donations of food, time, funds from these Kansas growers, producers, businesses, and organizations, we're able to provide 5 weeks of delicious recipes for you, our most important ingredient. Hi, this afternoon we're going to be making s'mores rice cereal treats. Did you know that s'mores were mentioned for the first time in the 1927 Girl Scout manual, Tramping and Trailing with the Girl Scouts? What's become a staple for all of us around a campfire is a relatively new Americanized treat. If you would like to learn more about the Girl Scouts, the Wamego Public Library has an excellent book called Here Come the Girl Scouts, which tells the story of the Girl Scouts founder, Juliet Daisy Gordon Low. Also at the library, you can check out Scaredy Squirrel Goes Camping. He's got his marshmallow on a stick. And a really excellent ultimate kids guide to camp out. And it's even got Cook Up S'mores right on the cover. So be sure to check out these and other fun books from the library. So this is s'mores Rice Krispies are very similar to traditional, except that we're going to add some chocolate chips and some graham crackers and a little bit of vanilla to give it that s'mores taste. So we're using a 10-ounce bag of marshmallows. We're going to use 5 cups of riced cereal, a half a cup of mini marshmallows, 3 graham crackers, 4 tablespoons of butter, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. So the first thing that we're going to do is prepare our pan so that it's ready as soon as our mixture is ready. So we're going to take our vegetable spray that you got in your toolkit and just give this a nice spray on the bottom and the sides. And that makes it easier for us to get that Rice Krispie treat out once it has set up. The other thing I'm going to do is spray my spatula on both sides. This makes it easier to stir the mixture once it's melted. So I have both of those things happening. I'm going to add my 4 tablespoons of butter right into my bowl with the marshmallows. I'm also going to add my teaspoon of vanilla. Go, just right on top. And then we're gonna put this whole thing in the microwave. The recipe calls for 2 minutes. I'm gonna do 45 seconds and check it, give it a little stir, and then give it another 45 seconds and then check it again. Okay, we've done our mixture's been in for 45 seconds and you can see that we're already starting to get pretty melty. So I'm just giving a little stir, and then I'm thinking I'm probably gonna do about 30 more seconds. All right, look how nice and big and puffed up those marshmallows are. That's exactly how we want them to look. Now, before I stir that up too much, I'm gonna add our other ingredients. It calls for 3 graham crackers that are crushed or broken into little pieces. An easy way to do that is to put them into a little Ziploc and then just break them with your hands. You could take a rolling pin over them. I know they're awfully loud making all that noise. But if you do it in a Ziploc, then you don't make a mess, number one, and you don't lose any of the tasty bits. So I think that these are pretty well broken. So I'm going to then just dump my Ziploc full of crushed graham crackers right into there. We need 5 cups of riced cereal. And one trick to doing this, if you just put in all 5 at once, it's really hard to stir. So I like to do a couple, give it a little stir, and then add another couple. And then we're adding 1/2 cup, and this little bowl is a measuring bowl, and this is 1/2 cup of mini chocolate chips, just like we have chocolate in s'mores. So I'm gonna put about 1/2 of those in there. It's starting to smell like a campfire here. Well, not like a campfire, but like we're around a campfire. Okay, here's 3, 4, 5. And you can see that I spilled some Rice Krispies all over the counter here. And that happens. If you don't have a messy kitchen when you're cooking, then you're not doing it right. That's what my granny used to always tell me. So this gets really thick, and this is part of the reason why we put some vegetable spray on this spatula before we got started. Otherwise, we would have a huge clump just stuck to this spatula, making it very hard to stir. You can see that our chocolate chips have gotten very melty, and so they are dispersing. I want to make sure that I'm getting those stirred in. And that's part of the reason why I only put in 1/2 of them, because I do kind of want to have some of them retain their shape and their form. So got 1/2 of them in, and now that the mixture is not as hot as it was when it first came out of the microwave, I'm going to add the other 1/2 and get those stirred in. And these won't get quite as melty. You got to have some good muscles to make Rice Krispie treats. Okay. You can also do lots of different variations. You could put peanut butter in here. You could do pretzel bits. You could do butterscotch chips. Really, this is one of those, your imagination is the limit. Okay, so then we just carefully put our mixture into our pan and press down with your spatula to get it level and even all across the board. It's kind of sliding around a little bit in there, and that is because we put that vegetable spray in there, and that is exactly what we want to see happening. Okay, now we want to let this set up for about 10 or 15 minutes before you cut into it, so it has a little bit of time to hold its shape. Otherwise, it's going to just pull apart and be ooey gooey just like this. It's really good just like this, but if you want it to be able to cut into a bar and a piece, you got to let it set up for a little while. What you don't eat, you want to cover in saran wrap, and it will hold for a day or two before it gets probably too firm to eat. But I hope that you enjoy your s'mores riced cereal treats. We'll see you next time.